count. Just want you to be aware with that sale price, and it'll be there, ships in time for Easter. Let's talk comfort food, shall we? But not, yes, you spend all day slaving to make it. Not that, it takes a lot of time and preparation in advance. How about you could put some of your favorites into the microwave and it's ready in 3 minutes. That's what we're talking about from Street Grub by Fusha. You are getting 8 of the 11-ounce Heat and Eat comfort meals. And I'll quickly tell you what you're getting in your 8 count. You're getting 4 different options, or four different meals, 8 of them each. So you'll 8 total. So you have your choice. Easy for me to say, Stacy. We have beef stroganoff, but here's what's really cool, because these recipes, and by the way, Stacy Stauffer is here, and she's certainly one of our foodie friends who brings this to us, but these are based on food trucks that do comfort food and restaurants that do these comfort meals that people would go to.
Yes.
Now you can have it at home. Just pull it from your freezer. So I will quickly tell you what you're getting in your 8 count. You're getting beef stroganoff, and what's kind of cool is rotini noodles. But I see mushrooms in there along with the beef and the creaminess, and that's like comfort. And then, is there anything that is more comforting than meatloaf? I don't think so. So you're getting the meatloaf meal, 2 of those. And then take a look right down here, Swedish meatballs. You'll get 2 of the Swedish meatball comfort meals. And then finally, wait for it, how about chicken mac and cheese? Oh, I know, right? That's screaming comfort food for sure, and you'll get 2 of those. All right, so Stacy, tell me more about this, because it looks and smells delicious.
Yeah, Street Grub is a family-owned company started by kind of a husband and wife because they used to travel the world with their kids, and they would eat at these amazing food trucks and restaurants. And they were like, how can we bring this home and share with everybody else, especially busy families, so they can have restaurant-quality food that all you have to do in the microwave? Because I'm all about a quick microwave meal, but usually when you talk meatloaf or beef stroganoff, you have to do like oven for 30, 45 minutes. If you do the microwave, it doesn't taste so good. Street Grub figured out a way to give you upscale microwave meals in these 4 just fantastic recipes.
So I'll quickly just say, we don't have a lot of these to go around, about 400 total. And again, you're getting 8 meals with that sale price, and these 2 will ship in time for Easter. All right, so walk me through each, and let's talk about recipes and ingredients, because when you think about going to that maybe roadside diner that does that comfort meatloaf, and you say, next time we take that road trip, we're going back there.
Yes.
That's the kind of thing we're getting here.
Okay, well here I'm pouring out, and again, this was done in about 3.5 minutes.
Okay.
This is the beef stroganoff. And everything, all the sauces you see are house-made. The pastas are fresh pasta.
Wow.
So what you have is top sirloin. That is marinated first in a lot of wine, onion, and garlic. And then what it is, it's cooked sous vide. So that means low and slow. So it's very, very tender. It's very, very juicy. And then we pair it with a fresh rotini pasta. Rotini holds onto that sauce with all those little squiggles, and that sauce is like lots of cream and butter, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Let me give you a fork.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
here you
happy
go.
to sample.
And this was actually based off a restaurant or food truck in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Really?
Yeah, that was, I guess, would have lines out the food truck. Of people just standing and waiting to try it.
And I wanted to get a bite of beef and the noodle and the sauce and the mushrooms.
And again, in 5 minutes. Usually if it was a frozen meal, you're talking 45 minutes. And if you're trying to make it at home, a lot more time doing these steps.
I think, that's good.
Ooh, she almost doesn't, she's just enjoying it too much.
Let me enjoy it. But it's the thing you love about comfort food. When you think about, the things that maybe that your grandmother cooked, and it took all day, and it was a lot of preparation, and then you went to that, that food truck that took those same steps and that same time to infuse all that flavor. That's so good.
Oh,
wow.
I'm so
All
glad
right.
you said that.
Tell me the other.
Swedish meatballs. This comes from a restaurant that's very well known for their mushroom-based sauces in Oregon, of all places. So you have a tender all-beef meatball paired with fresh pasta rotini, and this is a mushroom cream sauce. Again, a lot of butter, a lot of flavor in here, and it's just delightful. The family, the husband's role in all this, like the wife picked which food she thought tasted the best and you would love, but the husband figured out the best technology and how can we microwave fresh pasta without turning it mushy, right? Or keeping it dry? Or how do we keep a beef and a meatball so tender it melts in your mouth? He came up with the technology. I think it's the perfect marriage in heaven, especially when you're trying to do something like meatloaf. This is a meatloaf right here, and I don't have a knife, but this should be tender enough to just fork right into.
Okay.
So this is an all beef meatloaf. This is tender and beautiful, and then what's beautiful is that homemade tomato sauce on top. So very rustic. It's a nice sized piece. We pair it with broccoli that's fresh steamed for you, and then red skin mashed potatoes made with a lot of butter, because most mashed potatoes should be made with a lot of butter.
Of course.
And also a little touch of garlic, which is what the restaurants do,
sure.
a garlic red skin mashed potato. So really well done. This whole meal, Leah, 290 calories.
Really?
Yeah, for this
Wow.
one. And then for the real indulgent, come on, had to bring you a mac and cheese, right? So this is a mac and cheese based from a restaurant down in Louisiana in crawfish country. So it's blackened whole breast chicken that's cooked sous vide. So again, we're gonna keep it nice and tender. And then it's paired with a capitavi pasta, fresh made, of course, in a 4 cheese sauce. And it's all aged cheeses, aged cheddar, aged Parmesan, aged Manchego cheese, and an aged Romano. So lots of bold flavor, and it's blackened chicken, but it's not going to be spicy. It's
spicy.
just going to be bold.
I'll tell you, the flavor is rich. The sauces are creamy. It's the perfect sort of comfort meal. And the fact that it couldn't be easier, whether you've got, I love that Kirsten said, I've got 45 kids. As busy moms, you guys, of course, getting dinner on the table
you
are
mix the
finding
sports
things that people will,
and everybody's eating different shifts,
And
and
for
they
me,
can cook it themselves.
Not cooking, but it would be so nice to have something like this that I can just pull out of the freezer and it's done. So here's what you do. You let us know. We don't have a huge number of these to go around. Fewer than 300. If you want to make sure you have it, and especially with the sale price goes up at the end of the day. And this is one of those food items that will be there. It ships in time for Easter. So while you're thinking about all the other things and on those, the busy days leading up, and you just want to be able to reach for something quick and easy. So the Street Grub Heat and Eat Comfort Meals, they are available for you. The item number is in 96095.
All the 45 kids.
I love that you said 45 kids.
After 2, it's 9 as well.
It's 45, right? Thank you, Stacey.
Thanks, Leah.
Okay, it's time for chocolate moonshine. This is so popular.